My name is Carissa Richardson. I have been a nurse for 4.5 years, and I've been traveling for 2.5. I had originally gone to a different school for clinical exercise science and started working in that, and I just realized I couldn't really work my way up in that field. So I decided to go back to nursing school. So I did an accelerated BSN program through SDSU. My cousin was a NICU nurse and flight nurse for Mayo Clinic. And I learned about that when I was in like 6th grade. So that was kind of like my dream goal, was to be a NICU nurse. So we decided to start traveling because my husband and I, well, at the time we were just dating. He's an ICU nurse. So we had talked about it and decided that it would be kind of fun to travel for a little bit while we're waiting for him to get into CRNA school. And we ended up doing it together for a year. And then he got into school, and then I continued to do it by myself. I think just like going to different cities and seeing places I never would like picture myself going to, I guess. For example, we went to Ogden, Utah, and we absolutely loved it. Like the people were amazing, and it was just like a fun place to explore. So that's just an example of like a city we wouldn't normally go to, but we got to live in places for 3 months at a time, which I really thought was cool because you can actually explore them and get to know them versus like being on vacation. And I loved meeting new people. Like I loved meeting and having now friends from all over the country. I would say I would really research it because I think like us traveling together was really fun. I know a lot of people that travel by themselves, it can be a little bit more lonely, but depending on like how social you are and when you're not in a pandemic and you can actually hang out with people outside of it, I think like people have a great time. And I think when you're young and able to do that and not tied down, it's fun. And then I've also met older travelers that are doing it now, like after working for a long period of time, and get back into it with their families because they're able to do that together. Just like be open when you go to different places, about asking questions. Like you're not going to know everything, even if you're a very seasoned nurse. Like you're going into new territory, and they do things differently every place you go, even though like NICU seems pretty standard. Every hospital does things a little bit differently, and you just want to respect, how different people do things, and just going in with an open mind that you're going to learn something at every place, and you're going to take that with you. I would highly recommend it because the people that I've worked with, like Alyssa and Jen and Elsa, have all been amazing people and just very reliable. I really like how the structure is, and just the communication seems really nice. And I don't know, everything just seemed very smooth when I was going through onboarding and all the things that I feel like take a really long time.